are now listening. You are now listening to the Backseat Wrestler Podcast.
Look at Randy Orton slithering. Watch out!
Hosted by Eric and Elvis.
It's LA Knight's game. Yeah.
Hello and welcome to the number one wrestling podcast in the world, the Backseat Wrestler Podcast. We are back, better than ever, of course, ready to bring you more wrestling news with your host, Eric and
Elvis.
That's way better. That's like the third take of us doing it because he cannot introduce himself for the life of him.
Kid's a hater.
But yeah, this week our wrestling was
Very exciting. Not.
It was terrible. It was a terrible week of wrestling. It was freaking boring, except for Dynamite. Honestly, it was good.
Dynamite was good.
And then
I don't know what the hell happened. Raw was okay.
Raw was
Title
all right.
change.
SmackDown was garbage.
SmackDown was complete garbage. It was like everything you can tell was pre-taped.
Collision was decent too, to be honest.
Yeah, Collision actually was a little better.
Except for like
weekend.
the Boom guys. I
think
they're having like a little feud with like Chris Jericho, which is just double. Nobody
cares.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But yeah, wrestling this week was terrible. It's terrible news in regards to wrestling as well, with like the whole SmackDown going 3 hours thing. You hear about that?
Yep.
So
everybody's like, oh, it's more wrestling. Yeah, more throwaway matches, more promos. And then just another waste of another hour when people work. I don't know.
Yeah, it's going to be bad. It's going to be really freaking annoying. Like, honestly, like if you think about it now, SmackDown this week was terrible. It's 2 hours.
3 hours.
Add an extra hour to that. Jesus.
3 hours of Raw, 3 hours of SmackDown. And then we also got Dynamite and Collision.
That's a lot of reviewing.
Of wrestling to cover.
A lot of wrestling to review. That's
only two companies. We're not talking about there's so much wrestling to cover.
Yeah, there is a lot of wrestling. But yeah, honestly, I think it's a terrible move by WWE. Like, I don't understand why the heck you're doing that, other than the fact that they're moving Raw to Netflix. I guess they want more TV time.
If you want to do one show 3 hours, like Raw, usually 3 hours, and then SmackDown 2.
Yeah.
But both of them 3, that's just way too much.
Yeah, they're both 3 hours.
Like, who are you going to book now? Are you actually going to give people some more time, or is it just going to be longer segments with like throwaway matches?
Yeah. It's going to be
That's what I'm afraid of. If they're going to give actual people more time and more good storylines, then I guess I'll be okay with it.
It's just overall a really bad idea, to be honest. The whole like issue.
Sometimes it's too much.
It is too much. There's a good balance between like good booking and good wrestling, but like we've noticed in the past, everybody's noticed, Raw always has 2 hours of good stuff, an hour of terrible stuff, or just 2 hours or 3 hours of straight trash. It's never 3 straight good hours of 3 straight amazing stuff.
Unless it's like a special episode, like Raw 1000, which is rare. Like so,
it's rare. Yeah, it's really bad. Like I don't like this at all. I think it's gonna. It's always I prefer quality over quantity. I'm pretty sure everybody does.
Yes.
Like we want quality wrestling. We don't want like a massive amount of wrestling where it's terrible. I mean, just take a look at AEW. Dynamite, amazing. Rampage, trash. Collision, trash.
I was gonna make a very stupid joke. I'm not gonna say. I just thought in my head. When you said quality over quantity, I was thinking about stuff.
The hell are you thinking?
I can move forward past that.
This kid's so dumb, yo. But yeah, we can. Do you have any other top stories? I mean, obviously, like rest in peace to like Rey Mysterio's dad, Rey Mysterio's uncle.
Well, wait, was it his uncle or it was
both of them?
Both of them. Damn.
Yeah, in the past couple of weeks.
So so RIP to them, obviously. Wrestling.
That's awful.
Then, obviously, we got like more like they keep like hinting at Penta, but that's definitely for like January 6th, probably.
Yeah, that's gonna be like the January 6th episode of Raw, which is not too far from now, is it? 2 weeks from now?
Less. And then 2 weeks. What am I talking about? And then
or a week, basically.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah.
And then I've seen like rumors about like they're adding a tribal chief belt to the storyline, which I think is very stupid.
That'd be the stupidest thing ever.
Another belt. Like it's just a waste of time. They said it's gonna be like the people's champion, like The Rock has.
Yeah, but that's still stupid.
I don't know if it's official. It's just rumor. I think it's stupid. I don't think you don't need that. Just fight for the Ula Fala and that's it.
Well, not only that, but it makes it seem like more fake than it actually is.
Yeah, the tribal chief thing is
because like the Ula Fala actually it's something that they use
something in the
and like their actual culture.
Yeah.
When you put the wrestling title into it, it just makes it seem fake as hell.
Stupid,
It's stupid. Like there's there's no need for it.
We don't need, and plus we don't need another title being held in WWE. There's so many
Even
titles.
if it's just like a trophy, like no, that's stupid.
Exactly.
Like they should be fighting solely for the Ula Fala, which is their culture
Yes.
and what the heck they like actually desire and need. not
Yeah.
something they're just like, oh, I also have this this stupid ass trophy belt that's probably gonna have like tribal fucking stuff on it. It's probably gonna be red. Like nobody needs that. That's stupid.
Yes, just we're fine with the Ula Fala.
Yeah, the Ulufala is perfect. It makes sense.
It's actual tradition.
Exactly. But anyways, let's get into, of course, WWE Raw. Unless you have any other top stories.
Raw was okay.
Raw was decent.
It was decent. It wasn't like great. It wasn't terrible like SmackDown, but it was decent.
It was good. I mean,
we had a couple title changes and stuff.
Yeah. So let's get into it. Of course, show did open up with CM Punk basically calling out Seth Rollins, calling him a fan basically the entire time.
They just had a brawl.
Yeah, he a fan type shit.
Yep.
But literally just saying you're a fan. You know, you're like you used to basically just be in the stands watching me, like you're just a hater, blah blah blah. And then Seth Rollins comes out, obviously throwing shots back at him, like, "Hey, I'm a fan, but I've had more WrestleMania main events than you have," which I thought was freaking hilarious.
Yeah,
they had a brawl. They got pulled apart by security. Really cool thing about security, there a lot of the security guards were from Showcase Pro Wrestling, which is the wrestling school I went to.
Oh, okay.
Right here in Rhode Island.
Yeah, if you don't know that, most of the security guys you see in the wrestling, whenever they're taking bumps, like if they're cameraman taking bumps, they're actual like
they're local
indie
wrestlers,
indie wrestlers. And it was in Boston, yeah.
So a lot of them were from the place I went.
Yeah,
so that's awesome.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, shout out Showcase.
Yeah, don't remember. Yeah, this kid actually trained wrestling. So
yeah, I just had to stop because my kid.
I didn't, so I can't take a DDT.
But anyways, moving on from that, we had honestly, it was a decent promo back and forth. A lot of people were upset that like this match between Seth Rollins and CM Punk is happening at January 6th instead of WrestleMania or Royal Rumble.
Show, though.
But like, what do you think?
I'm just happy we're getting a very big like Raw on Netflix. It's almost like a PLE.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it. I mean, I'm not complaining.
Yeah,
I'm not complaining.
So my take on this is
I understand.
Yeah, my take on this is I understand. Obviously, they want a big show for, of course, that Raw January 6th. Also, the fact that they started building it now, if they were to wait till like WrestleMania and stuff like that, I feel like the steam would have worn off.
That's way too far.
Exactly, and it wouldn't have been as good. Maybe if they kept it off until Royal Rumble, that would make a little bit more sense.
Here's
but
the thing.
I feel like strike while the iron is hot, and right now it's hot. Like I think it's probably the best time.
It could be a very close match, or it could just end like in a disqualification or something. I don't know, and then you can still build off of that. Or both of them are going to meet in the Royal Rumble again. One wins, and then they meet in the Royal Rumble again. One eliminates the other. That continues the
rivalry.
The rivalry.
Yeah, exactly.
We've seen that before plenty of times. So
yeah, several times. It's a great way to build rivalry.
Oh no, wait, The Rock.
John Cena.
Never know. The Rock was. Oh, I don't want him. I feel like you never know.
Well, Cena comes back January. I have him. I have John Cena over everyone the entire year.
I forgot about John Cena.
Also, the reports he's going to be full time.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I can't wait.
Yeah.
We have to go to every single show around us because there's no way I'm missing out on John Cena's retirement.
Yeah. So like, what's the closest the?
Well, obviously Boston,
maybe
Rhode Island, Connecticut. I wouldn't mind driving to.
Yeah.
That's about it.
And they do go
I'm not driving to New York.
They were just in Hartford, and then they were just in Boston, so. They take a while to come back. I hope they literally. It sucks. It's about to be 2025, and they literally just came around here.
Yeah, no, they took a long time to get back over here. It was insane.
Which I hope they don't. It just came back at the end of the year. I hope they better come back.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on from that, we had an Intercontinental Championship match between Braun Breaker and Ludwig Kaiser.
This was actually a really good
This
match.
was my favorite match of the night.
Yeah, match of the night.
My favorite match of WWE this week. It was freaking great. This match was a banger. It made Kaiser look like a superstar. Yeah. Kaiser looked so good in this match.
And they both had, it looked like they had good chemistry. Like
no, for real.
They were just like, every move was like clean and everything, all this stuff.
Yeah, Kaiser injuring his arm, Braun Breaker hitting a spear while selling the arm the entire time. Braun Breaker is so good.
Yes.
He's so good. But yeah, Braun Breaker ended up picking up the win via a spear.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is random, but like so I seen this post. Would you rather see John Cena get a 17th world title or become a Grand Slam champion? Because he's never had the IC title. So it would be like Cena versus Braun Breaker. Or Cena going after that world title. That's a tough one.
That's a tough one. Depending on the storyline, I guess. I feel like it makes more sense for him to go after the Intercontinental Championship right now because the world title was kind of built up. Unless he goes after Gunther. That'd be nice.
But I feel like he's gonna be like CM Punk. I don't know why. I feel like they're gonna want him with a title.
Yeah. Or
and then you're gonna have the Rock.
Or they do Cena winning the world title and then he faces Punk at Mania. They have that little rematch.
I don't know if they can do it that quick.
No, they need to revisit all of John Cena's like fire like rivalries. They need to do that.
Randy Orton.
Randy Orton, that has to happen.
And then obviously Punk.
They need to do AJ Styles if he's back from injury, because that was one of John Cena's best rivals.
And, yeah, but I feel like they're gonna end it with like a new.
Probably, we'll see. But they definitely need to do. They have to do Punk versus Cena. There's no way they don't do that.
Punk versus heel Cody.
Punk versus heel Cody is coming. It's coming soon. But anyways, after that we had.
Well, actually, also the New Day.
That's what I was gonna mention. Okay, yeah. So
they kind of like got kicked out the locker room.
Yeah, they got kicked out the locker room by Rey Mysterio. I really hope they don't say some wild shit next week where they're just like, "That's why your uncle and stuff passed," because
they're not Christian.
Well, yeah, I know.
Your
father is dead. No, that'd be so messed up if they do that.
You're a Christian. Don't give a, you don't
oh
give
my
a shit.
God! But no, because that's so messed up.
Christian doesn't give a shit.
Oh my God, that'd be so messed up if they do that. But I
feel like they're just gonna.
They want to push heels.
I feel like they're just gonna go to SmackDown now.
Maybe, but if they want to push heels, they definitely got to do that. But yeah, you're right.
I don't think they'll even go that far though. Like,
yeah, New Day might end up on SmackDown.
Like, I'm just thinking if it was Christian, then
it is like the transfer portal now too.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio would have been screwed.
Yeah, for real.
If he had to face Christian.
Yeah. After that, we had
Liv Morgan.
Yeah, the Liv Morgan promo that was funny as heck. Yeah, because the Boston crowd was booing the crap out of Dom, and then she had a bullhorn, and she was basically saying that she's the greatest women's wrestler of all time. It was hilarious.
And then Rhea interrupts.
Yeah, Rhea interrupted and basically said she's the number one contender,
which was probably obvious. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're gonna have a match.
A lot of people are like, "Oh no, Rhea versus Liv again," but they never. I don't know. They never really beat her clean.
Well, that's kind of like my thing. I feel like,
but Rhea is really good as a champion, so I'm not mad. But
like, I'm not mad at it, but it also is like this thing is getting stale. So let them have this final match, and then that's it.
Yeah, I kind of guess annoying just seeing the same people, even though it's the right two people, because I don't see anybody else.
Yeah,
it should be there. Which that's the only thing they kind of stuck themselves with there.
Well, now I feel like
Rhea's like the best. Rhea's like the best right now. So
they have Royal Rumble coming up soon, so I guess it makes sense.
Royal Rumble.
Right? So they're gonna start building up more women's wrestlers then.
I can't wait to see returns.
I think Becky Lynch is going to return.
I think many people are going to return.
I think Lynch
returns.
Charlotte might return, yeah.
They've been hinting at AJ Lee, even though it's probably just going to be a one.
I don't think AJ Lee would. But
Michael Cole even mentioned they did that Netflix kickoff thing.
Yeah.
And he was like CM Punk's wife, AJ Lee. I don't know. He just mentioned it. That was weird.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But of course, after that we had. Also, wait, did they announce that match is going to be on Raw or no? I don't think they did. Like the January 6th Raw? I don't think
I don't remember. I don't
think they announced when it's going to happen. She just announced she's the number one contender. So they might do it on that, or they might do it at Royal Rumble. I hope they save it for Royal Rumble. Yeah. But we'll see.
Also, right after that was like a quick backstage brawl with like Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
Is that announced for more? I think that's announced for that Raw.
Yeah, that's announced for that Raw.
Yo, it's literally
a stacked Raw.
It's literally a PLE.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, after that we had Zoe Stark versus Raquel versus Carter. And Stark ended up picking up the win there in a pretty decent match, to be honest. That was pretty cool. She's going to face.
That was the tournament, right?
The tournament for the Women's Intercontinental title. I think she's going to face Dakota Kai in the semifinals, which is going to be pretty cool to watch. I got Dakota Kai. What about you? I think Dakota Kai should win it all.
I think she needs it, especially with all the injuries. She needs like a singles push.
She deserves it. Yeah, she deserves it before it's too late. I feel like with all the injuries she's had, if she gets the push now, and I feel like it's now or never.
Yeah, because at this point. Yeah, injury prone. When she's healthy, you gotta take advantage.
Yeah, because she's a great wrestler.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, great wrestler. One of the best on the roster. They haven't given her a lot of opportunities for her mic skills, so I guess I'm not sure how that is. But in terms of wrestling, she's great.
Yeah.
After that, we had
that little hint real quick of the Penta.
Yeah, the Penta little teaser. So Penta is obviously going to be on the January 6th episode of Raw. That should be fun. After that, we also had the Miz trying to escape from Karrion Kross and all that. That was pretty funny.
Karrion Kross looked like a lot of people say he looked like what was it? Like Edge when he was like part of the Judgment Day. Like he just looked like a straight up heel.
But imagine just pushing. They need to push Kross. They need to push Kross. They really do.
Yeah.
Like at this point, like it's now or never. Again, that's another now or never situation. The thing is,
they're still sticking with that damn Wyatt 6 storyline, which they're probably not gonna win.
No, they're not gonna win. Yeah. Yeah, so I think Miz is facing Dexter Lumis next week.
Well, this week, yeah.
Today, this week on Raw, so today, I guess, because it's released on Monday. So that should be interesting. I got Dexter Lumis by murder. But we'll see.
I mean, he already kidnapped the Monsters, remember, a couple years ago?
It's funny as hell. But yeah, now and then we had the main event, which was a World Tag Team Championship match between the War Raiders,
Versus,
versus Finn Balor and JD, or Lord Farquaad, whatever that you want to call him.
Judgment Day. It was funny. I was like at home. My nephews were at home yesterday. They were watching Shrek, and I saw Lord Farquaad, and I just thought about JD McDonough.
But anyways, this match was pretty good. Wasn't all that though. It was decent. Finn Balor tried to use a chair at one point, and then what everybody thought was going to happen, Damian Priest came out, took the chair away from him, caused a distraction for the War Raiders to pick up the win. So War Raiders are your new World Tag Team Champions. I guess that's good. Yeah, they push War Raiders. That's fine.
Yeah, and then Judgment Day they haven't even been defending that much anyway. So
well, not only that, but like it also puts more heat on the Judgment Day split up that's going to happen eventually, because they also had a little promo backstage where they just look split. It already looks like they're split up.
Yeah, they just like throw shots at each other.
Yeah, and they're always on two separate sides of the camera.
Yeah, it's like Liv, Dom, and
Raquel,
and then you got JD with Finn and Carlito. Yeah,
on one side. They're always on separate sides. They're always combating against each other. So now the fact that they just lost the titles, I guarantee it's going to cause even more tension between that, and that break is going to happen really, really soon. Probably commences at Royal Rumble. I would not mind seeing like Dom like eliminate like Finn Balor or something like that for the Royal Rumble. That'd be hilarious. And then on the next Raw after that, they have a little brawl out, and then obviously they break up.
Or they do it again, like on January 6th. Everything's
on January 6th. They break up everything.
Everything's happening.
They
John Cena.
I like that. Like obviously they're throwing a bunch of stuff on there, but they can't cram it too much. So this is gonna be all too much, and then people are gonna be like, "What the hell's going on?"
I don't know.
You just want everything to happen on the January 6th
I'm not saying that.
they got to play it out at least.
Yeah. You can't have everything on one show.
But yeah,
you gotta say something for SmackDown. SmackDown's gonna be left out. Like what? It's just
like regular... this week.
No, but I'm saying like it's gonna be like everything on January 6th Monday, and then SmackDown's just be a regular show left out.
Yeah. Well, no, SmackDown this week was terrible. They had Apollo Crews randomly in a match.
We're gonna talk about SmackDown next, but we might run. It was awful.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about it. But anyways, that was basically it for Raw. Do you have anything to add on other than, of course, we're excited for Penta? Obviously, going to be there on January 6th.
I'm excited for everything that's happening on January 6th.
Yeah,
and then maybe a Cena or The Rock. We'll see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, Cena deserves that title.
Yeah,
I think that.
Well, I don't know what title you're talking about. The world title or
the world title.
He
deserves to break the champion. Yeah. He deserves to break the record, honestly. If not him, then Randy Orton. But I honestly, if Cena's come back for his farewell tour and he's gonna be full time like they're saying he's gonna be, he deserves to break.
All I know is Roman's winning the title back and he's gonna hold it for 2,000 days.
Why the hell not? This whole Cody run has been okay. I like more when he's playing more of a bit of a heel role, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing with Kevin Owens and all that, when he like used a chair and like now they're kind of teasing like Kevin Owens is like, see, I told you.
Yeah.
I like that they're doing that. I like that. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because now it like points like, oh, like what are your real intentions?
I can see he turns into heel after he loses the title. I guess.
That'd be nice. Heel Cody after he loses the title. He's like, oh, all these fans turned on me.
I mean, he's just like, and it's gonna be like, what the hell is it? The villain from that show.
What are you talking about? Homelander.
Homelander, yeah. He's literally gonna be like that.
Yeah, that'd be funny. Or you can just be remember when he was Shattered Dreams Cody?
My god. Or like when he was like
not Shattered Dreams, like I was saying,
when he was like
the
Pretty Boy or something.
Yeah, Pretty Boy Cody. That was hilarious.
I forgot his name. I forgot the actual gimmick name, but
yeah. And then he became Ugly Cody when he broke his nose.
He had to wear a mask. And
it was clear, so nothing else changed. It was funny as hell. Oh god. Yeah. But anyways, that's all for Raw. We could definitely get into, of course, SmackDown now. All right, let's get into, of course, AEW. No, my fault. WWE SmackDown this week. SmackDown this week. This is the worst show of the week. This is probably one of the worst SmackDowns I've seen in a long time.
AEW Collision was better than SmackDown. That says a lot.
Well, was this SmackDown pre-recorded? I'm pretty sure.
Pre-taped, yes.
Pre-taped. That's probably why it was so freaking boring. Honestly,
most of the top people were at that Netflix premiere thingy. That's what.
Yeah, that's what it was. I remember because it was.
But at the same time, the Bloodline was there, so I'm confused. I don't know. But it was pre-taped.
It's weird. It was terrible.
It was a trash SmackDown.
Trash SmackDown.
It started off with
McIntyre.
McIntyre and the Bloodline.
McIntyre and the Bloodline. Yes. Well, not the OG Bloodline.
Yeah, the old
Solo Sikoa Bloodline.
Well, the BS Bloodline.
Yeah, basically, McIntyre was saying like, I know you cost me the title, but we have a mutual enemy in Roman Reigns and the OG Bloodline, and we got to get rid of them.
Yeah, he told Solo, take care of Roman, and I'll take care of of these other guys. Like he's talking about like Sammy and them and
Yeah.
Jay. And then we'll meet up in the future.
Yeah, I like that they did this because remember our question last week was didn't Solo cost him the title? Why isn't he going after Solo?
Solo was literally was part of the OG bloodline. He cost him, yeah.
Exactly. But
yeah.
McIntyre said, "Oh, like we're gonna face each other after everything else is taken care of." So that match is something we're gonna see in the future, I guess. I still think Roman's gonna murder Solo Sikoa on January 6th.
Yeah. Then we had the most random match of the night, even though the bloodline.
Well, no, yeah. Well, before that, freaking McIntyre got attacked by Jimmy.
Oh yeah, on a one-leg Jimmy.
One-leg Jimmy
with a crutch.
on a crutch because he broke his toe at War Games. Beat the crap out of McIntyre and chased out McIntyre, basically hobbling away.
He hobbled after McIntyre ran.
Funny as hell. Yes. That was funny. But yeah, of course. After that, we had again one of the most random matches, but it was like half random, half not. So basically,
because they attacked.
Yeah. So last week the Bloodline attacked
LA Knight and Andrade.
LA Knight and Andrade, and they almost attacked Shinsuke, but Shinsuke did the whole like bloody mouth thing and they backed off. So yeah, that makes sense. Both for them too. But then they threw Apollo Crews in there.
I think they attacked Apollo Crews like backstage or something.
Still random
when
as hell.
They popped into the arena.
I guess.
I don't know. I think so.
Yeah. So anyways,
but still,
LA Knight, Apollo Crews, and Andrade versus Bloodline, aka Jacob Fatu, Solo Sikoa, and is it Tongalo?
Tamatanga. Tongalo is out.
Yeah, I forgot. Tongalo is the one that tore his bicep. But anyways, random match of the night. Really freaking random. It was so weird that it just even happened.
Why is Apollo Crews like no disrespect? He should be like an NXT or something.
I don't know. Honestly, his Nigerian gimmick wasn't Nigerian. I think it was.
Oh, no. They were making him
better though.
Yeah, but they were making it the accent.
Yeah, the accent, because obviously everybody knew that wasn't his accent. But I like that gimmick way better than what the heck he's doing now.
Wasn't he with like almost? Was he?
He was a heel, and it was better. It was so much better than what the heck he's doing now.
Yeah, but it was.
Yeah, I don't know. Right now it's
making
stupid.
Him play Nigerian.
Yeah, I guess he was tired of doing the accent. But
that was such a Vince thing. It was so stupid.
I know, but I think it's way better than what the hell he's doing now. That's all I got.
Well, he's not doing anything now. So
exactly.
Exactly.
Anything's better.
That's probably why, but it was not like it was good.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah, obviously
so
Solo Sikoa wins with a spike. Obviously dominated, pinned Apollo Crews, and then the rest of the night was god awful. We had Kevin Owens taking no responsibility for attacking Cody Rhodes. Obviously, still saying like it's Cody's fault.
It was just like a pre-tape video.
I loved it though. Kevin Owens saying like he deserved it. You see that he used a chair. I told you guys.
Yeah.
Obviously, we want heel Cody.
Yes.
It's not going to happen anytime soon, but we still want heel Cody. He's still selling out merch Cody, in the face. So
after he loses the title, I'm pretty sure he's not going to do it while he's still champion.
What do you think he's going to lose the title? Mania?
All I know is we know at the beginning of the year we had a damn tease. I mean, after WrestleMania, a damn tease with The Rock, and then I don't know. Now reports he might not make it or not, so we don't know what the hell's going on with that.
Yeah,
I just know he's going to lose it because he's not going to be champion. He's not going to Roman Reigns reign.
Yeah, no, he's going to lose it soon.
Roman's going to get it back and last for 2,000 days, and then Cody's going to be Homelander because he's pissed off.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind that rather than like Cody continuing to hold it because I'm a big fan of Cody, but like he's starting to get stale.
Yeah.
Heel Cody would be freaking amazing, and maybe I just like heels better, whatever. But I just think heel Cody would be freaking amazing.
It also wasn't his fault. Like I said, they teased that Rock thing when he comes back. He's coming after him in the title.
Yeah.
So every feud before that, he's not going to lose. It's like it was making it obvious.
Well, Rock did say with or without the title, so he can lose it and then just have the rivalry.
Still, I don't know.
Like I don't mind him losing it before Mania and then just having a match at Mania against The Rock.
No, I'm pretty sure he's going to main event.
That'd be awesome.
He's going to main event WrestleMania.
Night one, whatever.
And lose the title. He's not going to... Or maybe... I don't know. It's a SummerSlam. Because SummerSlam's a big 2-night event now, so...
I guess so. But anyways, after that, we had Grayson Waller Effect hosting Braun Strowman.
It was Braun Strowman with Santa, dressed as Santa.
He was dressed like Santa. Stupid as hell.
Yeah.
I get it, though. I mean,
like
you want to appeal to the younger audience, whatever.
Grayson Waller was talking about the audience, and he was pissed. It was stupid.
Braun Strowman got mad. Carmelo Haynes came out and said, like, oh, like that match we had last week wasn't fair. Let's have a match now. They have a match. Carmelo Haynes wins by count out. Stupid as hell.
He just attacked Strowman from behind and then made Strowman chase him in the back and kept on hitting him from behind.
I like that Carmelo got his win back, but I wish it would have been something other than the count out. Maybe, even if it was just like a roll up pin.
W is a W. No, I was playing.
That's a terrible way of getting a W, though. I don't know. I feel like it should have at least been a roll up pin. That would have been better, but whatever. After that, we had Johnny Gargano versus Alex Shelby. Obviously, Alex Shelby pissed off at
Bro, I'm
Gargano
dead
because
as
they were
yawning.
friends.
I'm dead as yawning. It was like
Yeah.
boring.
Well, this match was decent.
Yeah.
Gargano picked
It
up the
was
win, small package, roll up. Obviously with a little distraction from what was it? Ciampa was brawling on the outside, so that was fine. Gargano won, makes sense, whatever. And then we had the main event. We're just so bored. This SmackDown was
was ass.
Women's Tag Team Championship match between Bianca Belair and Naomi. Obviously because Jade Cargill is injured. Is it real injury or is it kayfabe?
I don't know. They had her smashed in the car. I don't know.
Maybe a minor real injury.
All we know is we're still waiting on who did it.
Yeah.
It takes WWE that long to investigate.
Exactly.
They don't have cameras.
There's obviously cameras. I don't know what the hell they're waiting for. I did it for The Rock.
Yeah,
it was for Kichi. It was for
I
Kichi.
did it for Bianca.
I did it for Bianca. Okay, or Naomi, because Naomi's married to.
Naomi's married to the son of her.
I did it for Naomi. Anyways, versus Nia Jax and Candice LeRae, obviously for the women's tag team titles. Bianca Belair and Naomi won in an okay match. That was the main event.
Champions. Wow.
Yeah, the only crazy thing about this was Tiff Stratton came out, looked like she was about to cash in again. They're teasing this every week, but she didn't.
They don't just let her cash in.
Or
just don't do it until she's gonna do it.
I think she's gonna cash in on January 6th.
Everything's
gonna happen on the January 6th episode of Raw, but she's gonna cash in. I guarantee it. I think she's gonna successfully cash it in too, on Nia.
Yo, this SmackDown was so trash.
It was terrible. That was literally it for this freaking SmackDown.
Oh, and Strowman turned down the play again with pretty
deadly. Yeah. That's so stupid.
Yo, it was so trash.
People were trying to recruit Braun Strowman though, pretty deadly with that. Grayson Waller and Austin Theory said that they wanted to recruit him so they can be a trio. He was like, think about how unstoppable we would be. And Braun Strowman was like, yeah, no, I'm good. At least they're using Braun Strowman, I guess. But yeah,
he's 1-1 with Carmelo, so one more match, I guess.
Yeah, SmackDown was ass. It was just so bad. It was honestly boring as hell to watch. Like some matches sort of made sense.
No, but it was very I'm talking. It was Collision born, and Collision was pretty good this week.
I think the only reason Collision was good though is because of the Continental
Classic.
Classic, yeah.
As soon as this Continental Classic's over,
it's gonna be bad.
It's gonna be the same old Collision, which I don't want it to be. We've been rooting for months, saying build Collision as an actual second show, like Raw, SmackDown, Dynamite, Collision. I don't know how hard it is when they have so much
honestly,
talent.
Their time slot's terrible too, though. It's on a Saturday.
Yeah, that's true.
At 8, that's a terrible time slot.
There's
so much stuff that happens on Saturday, especially around this time of year.
College football's about to be over.
Basketball.
I'm saying basketball's every Saturday too.
Yeah, exactly. It's a terrible time slot. Everybody's watching something else.
Well, at the same time,
people go out on Saturdays, if anything.
I don't know. You can't have excuses. A lot of stuff happens on Friday nights, and then you got some.
Not as much.
Mondays, there's Monday Night Football.
Not as much, and SmackDown's established.
No, I know, but Monday Night Raw competes with Monday Night Football every single year for 30 years.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. They're
already established, but still, it's Monday
Night
Football. It's been established for 50 years.
Okay, but AEW is still relatively.
No, I know. I'm not saying it's going to be 3 million viewers, but
WWE doesn't even get that.
I'm not talking about the viewers. I'm talking about you put on some better content, and then maybe you can get some viewers.
I don't know. They got to get at least 500,000, please.
Yeah,
they're only getting I think for Collision,
but the only way
how much are they averaging for Collision? 200. 300,000?
I was gonna say 200 people. I don't know.
This kid's a fucking troll.
And it's
you seen those trolls on it?
And it's the families of the wrestlers.
Yeah, the troll. Yeah,
people. No, I'm not trolling like that, but no, they got mad talent. I don't understand. And then you got guys like Sammy and stuff wrestling on ROH.
Yeah.
Are you serious, bro?
Yeah.
Damn, man. ROH is literally better than Collision.
Yeah, no, Sammy wrestling on ROH is stupid. I understand, he had the tag team titles and all that stuff there.
Dustin Rhodes, right? I don't even know if he still has it. I haven't been following.
I just know
him and a guy 30 years older than him has the. Just release Dustin Rhodes. Let him do a little feud with Cody before he retires. That'd be fire. Where heel Cody. Nice. Heel Cody turns out attacks his brother or something. That'd be fire.
Well, Cody and
a quick little
and Dustin
feud.
had one of the best matches in AEW history.
They should do that before he retires.
Yeah. Anyways,
what am I doing?
That was this kid's.
I ain't promoting.
It's just Dunkin'. You can drink Dunkin'. What the hell?
We're from New England.
We're from New England. Everybody drinks Dunkin'. Anyways, let's get into, of course, AEW this week. All right, let's go ahead and get into, of course, the AEW portion of this podcast. What do you think of AEW this week? I thought AEW was Dynamite was fire.
Dynamite was Holiday Bash. Yeah, it was.
It was really good. Yeah, there was a lot of good matches on there. A couple of title matches. Actually, just one title match, but still pretty good. Yeah, let's get into it, I guess. First match of the night was, of course, Mercedes Moné versus Anna Jay for the TBS Championship. I thought this match made Anna Jay look really freaking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
and
great.
It was also good for Mercedes Moné title run because the title run hasn't been too great.
Yeah, I think she's starting to pick up speed.
Has been getting better.
Yeah, she's starting to get the tempo of, I guess, AEW wrestling, because it is a bit different from WWE. She's starting to look a lot better in the ring.
And then she after Collision was still on, but she was in the locker. She went on live on Instagram, and she was doing
Dynamite.
Yeah, I mean, no, but I'm saying yes, she was always.
Oh, yesterday, yeah.
After Collision, she was live while Collision was still on. And she was doing cameos with fans, she was putting them on.
What the hell?
She was like, "You watched my match, and did you acknowledge the CEOs and stuff like that?"
Yeah, it's so funny. No, but she came out on Collision too, because it looked like she had a little stare down with Chris Statlander.
Yeah,
which is fine, I guess, because obviously she needs a challenger. But how many times is Chris Statlander going to get a shot at the TBS title and then lose?
Has Chris Statlander even had the world title?
She's had the TBS title.
I know she's had the TBS, but she hasn't ever had the world title.
No, I don't even think.
Why she keep going after the TBS title?
I don't know.
Just get her after the world title.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah, good match. Anna Jay looked like she was about to win. She had Mercedes Moné in a couple of submissions. It was pretty cool, but then Mercedes Moné ended up picking up the win. And one of her better matches in AEW. Like I said, she's finally picking up her stride.
Yeah,
which I'm happy about. That's cool. Happy about that. Women's division's getting so much better in Dynamite. Just AEW in general.
AEW,
yeah. That was pretty cool. We also had
Nick Wayne and Christian Cage.
Nick Wayne and Christian Cage versus
Shibata.
Yeah, versus Hook and Shibata. This match was actually pretty good too. Surprisingly, Nick Wayne and Christian Cage picked up the win.
Yeah, it was Kip Sabian and Shayna Wayne obviously interfered.
Yeah, a little distraction, so that was pretty cool. And then one of my favorite segment of the night was the MJF and MJF segment. He came out saying that he's going to donate to a whole bunch of a whole bunch of charities and stuff. He started crying and saying, for the low price of buying the pay-per-view, the pay-per-view coming up,
yeah,
you can help feed this yellow baby. And the freaking image of Adam Cole photoshopped to make him even scrawnier would pop up on the thing, and everybody started dying.
He looks skinnier than it says
pre-zero
Steve Rogers.
Yo, it was so funny. Basically, yeah, he said you can donate to help feed this starving baby, making fun of Adam Cole's being scrawny.
Yeah.
He mentioned Adam Cole not seeing the dentist anymore, aka Britt Baker, which was kind of crazy that he said that because they're not dating anymore.
Yeah, that's funny.
Funny as hell. Adam Cole appeared on a Jumbotron, basically saying hey, we're gonna have that match, we're gonna kick your ass, da da da. And then he says, "Oh, behind you," and then he's behind MJF, and then they have a little brawl out. That was pretty cool. Made Adam Cole look strong. I like that, especially because they kind of buried him with that scrawny.
Yeah,
picture.
then he super kicked him twice.
Yeah, that was funny as hell. It was still funny as hell. I was dying. Before that, though, we also had Ricochet come out for an interview, basically saying that he wants to join the Hurt Syndicate, but the Hurt Syndicate came out, grabbed him by the face, ripped the card up and said, "You're a kiss ass, get the hell out of here," and he walked away.
Treat him like a little boy. He grabbed him on the head and get the hell out of here. And he looked scared as hell. And he's like,
so I don't know what the hell the whole thing was about this. I don't know what the hell they were trying to push, but honestly, it just made Ricochet look like a little bitch.
It did.
It just
and he even walked away looking like
he walked away scared, okay, yeah, sure, I'll get out, and then left.
He's already getting buried for having horrible promo skills. And then,
I don't know. It's terrible. I get that you're trying to book him. He's trying to get I guess throw himself into the cringy stuff that he's been doing and try to play that role to be more heelish. But bro, you
heel.
It didn't make him look good. It just made him look like a little bitch. He looked like a little bitch.
It does.
It was crazy.
Why you bald?
Why you bald?
That video.
Why you bald? What you mean? Why you ugly?
He want to cry. He's making him look like that.
Oh my god!
Bro's just getting shots
so
left
stupid.
and right. Already with horrible promo skills, and he's just.
It was so dumb.
What the fuck is
backstage?
AEW doing with him?
Yeah, backstage he gets interviewed. They're just "Oh, what happened out there?" He's like, "Oh, that's not what I expected to happen." And then he gets fucking punked by Swerve Strickland. And first when he leaves, he's like, "That's why you bald."
They're
Like,
they're making him look like a punk. Everybody's just they're sunning him.
And this is where you left WWE.
Bro's getting bullied.
That's what everybody in the comment section was like, "This is what you left WWE for." So
they get bullied.
To get bullied and thing. And then people are like, "Oh, it's just an initiation process. He'll be better. Like he'll get better in there." It's like, no, I've never seen anybody in AEW get treated like a pussy, and then they go and have like a fantastic run. Like that's insane. That's
very
insanity.
rare.
They're not even rare. It's never happened. It's stupid.
Yeah, it's like when WWE bought WCW, and they had some of the lower level guys come in. A lot of them were treated like ass, and then they were done.
Yeah, they were gone. That's not the way you treat somebody. You want to be a superstar.
Only a few survived, like obviously Eddie and stuff. A few special standout stuff, but they were already good. Like they just make Ricochet look like a punk.
You could there's so many different ways they could have played that. They could have played it where he like pushes like Bobby Lashley off. They have a little stare down. He realizes there's 3 against 1, and he backs off and he leaves. That's so much better.
He leaves angry, but he's like also still wants to be a part. He's just like
like he puts his hands up and leaves, but he's like talking shit while he's backing up. They could have did that. But no, they decided. Like a scary little bitch. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And he just like leaves the ring terrified after being punked out by freaking Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin.
Bro, they made him look like McGregor said, "You sit there and shut your fucking mouth."
Who the fuck is this guy?
They made him look like a punk.
Yo, it was
and then
so
Swerve
bad.
just punks him back. Yo, I don't know. That's bad.
It was bad.
And then
he's been
getting like he's a lot of heat lately, obviously because it's promo. So it's just.
You said they were throwing toilet paper at this guy.
They were throwing toilet paper from the crowd. Yeah, you didn't see it. Oh, what was that? Yesterday, Collision. They were throwing toilet paper at him when he was like on his ropes doing his entrance.
It's so funny.
He looked like he wanted to cry. It's like bad.
There better be some signs next week. It's like that's why you bald or something.
Yo, if he somehow manages to play into a good storyline with this, then I'll give him credit.
I'll give him credit. If they somehow push this
look.
into like a great storyline, I'll give AEW credit. But as of right now,
obviously he can wrestle. We're not talking about his wrestling ability. He can wrestle.
No,
it's just
I'm not even making fun of his
everything else. His personality and then his
I'm not even making fun of his promos. I'm just saying obviously, but I'm saying that situation right there. Where like they just punked him out and he said yes sir, sorry, and then walked away instead of like actually trying to portray him as like a tough guy or somebody who can actually defend himself.
Yeah, then he goes to the back and gets punked again.
And he got punked again backstage. Yeah, stupid as hell, ridiculously stupid.
Bro, I saw a video when he went to NXT real quick and he got punked by the rookies.
Oh, yo,
they made a joke.
You see the one with Carmelo Haynes and Trick Williams when he came in, he was like, "Oh, he has a mic in his hand. Hope he knows how to use it."
Yo, bro was getting punked by rookies, bro. That's how you know it's bad.
Yo, it's bad. It's funny as hell. But anyways,
it's bad
because of Hurt Syndicate. We're in the ring.
Do something.
Yeah, they need to do something with Ricochet for sure. Because whatever the heck they're doing right now is not working.
Yeah. So obviously, Hurt Business is still there. They had a Blue Continental Classic Blue League match.
Yeah, between the Beast Mortals and Shelton Benjamin. Pretty decent match. Shelton Benjamin ended up picking up the win. Obviously, that makes sense. He ended up losing on Collision now. So I don't think he's going to move on. But
we can talk about the quick little matches on Collision, like the Continental Classic matches.
Yeah. Well, we will, for sure. After that, we had Will Ospreay versus Darby Allin in a freaking
fantastic
amazing banger match.
And a surprise finish.
People were saying, like, oh, like, why are you having, like, Will Ospreay lose? It makes perfect sense. So
first of all,
this is the Gold League thing. Anybody can lose. It doesn't affect your storyline at all.
Yeah, this ain't about storylines. This is literally just a tournament.
Yeah, where anybody can win. And also, if you lose,
which I like, it makes it more realistic.
Exactly.
You're not always going to have the top guy. It's the tournament.
Anything it's nice. Anybody can win at any moment. So, yeah, Darby Allin versus Will Ospreay. Banger of a match. Darby Allin picked up the win. Very surprising.
Bro's kicking out of like the hidden blade and stuff.
Yo, so the amount of flips and stuff that I saw in this match were kind of crazy.
Darby Allin again trying to kill himself. He did like that coffin drop onto he's back smacked off the apron. Bro's gonna be. I'm telling you, when he's like 45, he's gonna feel that.
He's gonna be in a wheelchair. It's bad. Like, oh my god, he's crazy. But anyways, yeah, banger of a match. Darby Allin picked up the win. Will Ospreay picked up a win again on Collision. I'm pretty sure against Ricochet. Right? It was against Ricochet.
We can talk about it if you want. Like after we'll go get into the Continental.
Yeah. But anyways,
I guess
Darby Allin picked up the win. I thought that was pretty cool. These two are definitely gonna have a match further down the line. Because
storyline.
Yeah, bigger storyline. It's gonna be a banger of a match whenever they do, because this was freaking amazing. It was a great match. Match of the week, to be honest. But yeah, of course, Will Ospreay did not win. I'm fine with that. Darby Allin picked up the win. Will Ospreay did not lose any momentum. It's Darby Allin. Dude always picks up crazy ass wins. And Will Ospreay can pick up like 2-3 wins and he's back in the title.
Darby Allin's kind of in that storyline with like the Death Riders thing too.
Exactly.
So I guess they kind of keep that going.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool.
Now they gotta get Williams or something. Will Ospreay.
Yeah. After that, we had the Death Riders versus Orange Cassidy, Jay White, and Hangman Adam Page. Obviously, they've been battling back and forth with Jay White, Orange Cassidy, and Hangman Adam Page. Not on the same page because they're all going to be in that Fatal 4-Way match against Jon Moxley at the next pay-per-view. So that's going to be pretty cool. World's End, right? That's the next one?
Yeah.
All right. So World's End. Is that this Saturday?
I
think it is.
I feel like, yeah, it has to be because
yeah, it's this Saturday.
The month, yeah.
But anyways, Death Riders ended up picking up the win. Of course, defeating Orange Cassidy, Jay White, and Hangman Adam Page. And a pretty decent match. It was pretty good. It was
decent. It was all right.
Yeah. Obviously, Team AEW not being able to, of course, stay on the same page. They're fighting each other or arguing with each other, basically.
Yeah, because Hangman is not. He's not a.
He's not a face.
Definitely not a face.
Yeah, but he's also, like, in this storyline, he still hates Jon Moxley because he still sees himself as the protector of AEW, I guess.
Yeah, bro's just an angry cowboy.
Just a sad, angry cowboy. But yeah, that was basically it for Dynamite. It was still pretty good. We don't really talk about Collision that much. But, you know, obviously there was a couple of things that happened on Collision. Like, what was it? I mentioned it earlier. The whole stare down between Sasha Banks and Chris Statlander at
Mercedes
the
Moné.
Oh, Sasha, yeah, Mercedes Moné. I'm still freaking my bad. Yeah, my bad. I don't even know what the hell I said. Freaking that. But anyways.
Yeah, because there was a couple of Continental Classic. I'm checking it right now. I know I watched this.
Yeah, Garcia defeated
it was
Sheldon
Will
Benjamin.
Ospreay and Ricochet, and then Ricochet beat Will Ospreay.
Oh, did he?
So that's actually 3 straight L's by Will Ospreay.
That's bad.
I don't know if they're gonna build that to a storyline. Maybe where he's like, I kind of lost my groove real quick, and then they could do something like that.
They could do something like that,
and then he has to build himself back up. I wouldn't mind that, but I all the crap we were just talking about Ricochet, I didn't even realize because I kind of missed the ending of that match. And he beat. I thought Will Ospreay beat him. He beat Will Ospreay.
I thought Will Ospreay won. I'm fucking.
But yeah, he was getting booze. They were throwing toilet paper.
Well, I mean, like the whole
won, though.
The Will Ospreay thing might make sense because remember he's still suffering from that injury from Kyle Fletcher.
And he lost because the ref he got distracted. The ref was down.
Yeah.
And then Will Ospreay came and picked up the win.
Yeah.
I mean Ricochet. So Ricochet beat Will Ospreay. You gotta. It was a good match too. They rated it A-.
Still stupid.
It was a good match. It was actually still a really good match. But
yeah, it was dumb.
It's just funny though.
Yeah, we also had like Briscoe beating the Beast Mortals. Mortals isn't moving on, obviously.
Yeah, Daniel Garcia and Shelton Benjamin, and Daniel Garcia beat him.
Yeah, Claudio Castagnoli defeated Darby Allin in the main event, in the banger match. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was a good match.
That was a good word.
I was watching. Yeah, that's the one. And then,
yeah, it was pretty cool though. Obviously, just leading up to World's End, which I mean,
I don't even know the points. I didn't get to see like who's leading and stuff. I think Claudio tied now with that win.
Claudio's tied. I think Will Ospreay needs like one more win.
Yeah,
he's screwed.
Well, no, he lost 2 already. I think, right?
Yeah, so
he might be screwed already.
Unless he wins, like I think he probably has one more match.
I don't know. He might be screwed.
We'll see.
All I know is the only way to turn this around is you gotta like make him come out with a promo like, yo, I've been off my game a little bit with like 3 straight losses. Remember, it was a Kyle Fletcher. And then 2 in the Continental.
It's not 3 straight because he won a match last week.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
well, the week before. About. So it's not 3
then he
straight.
got 2 in a row this week. 2 L's.
Yeah, just 2 L's in a week. But it was I mean, the Darby Allin one makes sense. The Ricochet one, it doesn't because Ricochet was made to look like a little bitch on fucking Dynamite.
So, yeah, basically Will Ospreay got beaten by, I'm not going to call him a little bitch, but he got beaten by
I'm not saying Ricochet is.
No. But they made him look like one. And he's got beat, and Will Ospreay just lost to that guy.
Yeah, I got to make that clear.
By multiple guys.
I'm a fan of Ricochet. I'm not a fan of that like segment. That segment made him look like a little punk. It made him look that way.
Yes.
I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying that's what it made him look like. And then they played into it even more by Swerve punking him. Which I like Swerve punking him because Swerve should be punking everybody.
Yes,
Swerve
we're talking about
monster.
Everybody's wrestling in their character. We're not talking about nobody personally.
No, we're talking about the segment. I'm not talking about him in overall.
Yeah, but bro got punked twice in the same night. And then he goes on to beat Will Ospreay, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
That's
crazy.
Stupid. I didn't even notice that. I was watching that match. I thought Will Ospreay was going to win, but I ended up going to the bathroom. And then after that was wrong. I just figured Will Ospreay won. I didn't realize it because we don't really watch Collision. But I was checking out Collision. It was actually pretty good.
No, it's decent.
I just missed the ending of that match. I didn't realize Ricochet actually beat Will Ospreay.
Yeah.
Until when I checked it out.
There was even a face-to-face between MJF and Adam Cole, but it was just to like basically
They're just building up their match.
Building up their match, yeah.
Which I'm still confused at. Again, we've been saying this for a while, but what? You turned on MJF, but whatever.
Yeah, it's still stupid as hell.
Dumb.
It's still dumb. Yeah, it's still
Bro,
stupid that they're playing into that.
He played them, then he had a whole team jumping with mask on, bro.
He created a whole faction just to attack MJF.
Oh, but you're the bad guy. Okay, whatever. I don't know. But all I know is, Will Ospreay's gonna have to.
He'll bounce back. It's freaking Will Ospreay.
He, like you said, he gets another win. Maybe he makes it, then he actually wins the whole contest. I don't know.
He can still win. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I want to see the stands. We'll figure it out. Anyways.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But yeah, that was basically it for this week of wrestling.
Might be next. I think it is next week. World's End.
Let me see. Yeah, no, World's End is next week for sure. I'm just trying.
So we won't talk about. We'll just talk about World's End next week, which I hope is a great pay-per-view.
Okay, I have it right here. So updated
December 28th. So that's this Saturday coming up.
All right, so updated. Okay. So we have Mark Briscoe 9 points, Kyle Fletcher 9 points, Okada 7, Garcia 7.
Mark got 9.
Sheldon 6, and the Beast 0.
Damn. But Mark Briscoe got 9. Wow.
Yeah. Okay. So Gold League, Claudio 9, Ricochet 9, Darby 6, Will 6, Brody 6, Commander 0. So I'm pretty sure.
So it's Brody, Darby, and Will all got 6, and they probably all need 9 in advance. But is it there's. So is there one more match this week?
I think so.
Dynamite before World's End? So it looks like Claudio's making the final.
Claudio's definitely going to. Yeah, it seems like he's going to in the final. But then again, Ricochet might of course, go into the final too.
And Ricochet and Darby, who are tied with him, both beat Will already. But they're all tied with Will. But they already both beat him. But it's still a point system, but it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, but the thing is, they can have Ospreay beat like Brody, because I think that's the last.
They can have Ospreay beat Brody, and then these other guys lose, and he'll make it, but they still both beat him. I don't know. It's kind of it's weird how it's a point system, but they both got wins over Will Ospreay, but he could still. I don't know. It's still kind of new to me. Like even though it's been already a year, that content is the classic.
Yeah, they might have a 3-way. Remember last year they had like the 3-way tie where it was all three of them face each other for the number one contender. They might do that again.
Wasn't it? Who was it? Was it Eddie Kingston?
It was Jay White was in it. I'm pretty sure.
Was it Eddie Kingston or was?
Let me see.
I'm tripping. That was a whole year ago. Wasn't Eddie Kingston the one that won it? Did he win the contest?
No. It was Jay Swerve and Mox last year.
I could have sworn Eddie Kingston.
No, it was Jay Swerve and Mox. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, for the Continental.
I'm already lost.
That match.
Eddie Kingston won the Continental Classic. What do you won something else? He won a tournament. Remember?
Yeah, he won. I think he won that one, but it was just
for the number one contender.
Yeah,
and then Eddie Kingston ended up winning the whole thing.
Yeah.
Then he beat Mox.
Yeah.
Tripping. He beat Mox.
He beat Mox.
Final.
Yeah, that was good.
They were boys. Remember?
Yeah, and then Mox, and then
that'd be crazy. He comes back.
I can't wait for Eddie Kingston to come back.
And he comes back and goes against the Death Rider.
Yeah. Who else? MJ. Wait, what is it on Dynamite this week? FTR is gonna have a match, and they said they're not coming alone. Everybody's saying that Edge is gonna come back, or Adam Copeland. Yeah, that's gonna be nice.
Which will be big, and then hopefully, like they got build them on Collision. Build Collision.
Yeah, they can build Collision again with Adam Copeland. That'd be nice.
FTR is always a staple of Collision.
Yeah,
have Adam Copeland, and then when you get guys back like Eddie Kingston, maybe.
Yeah,
but Kenny
Omega's coming back very soon. They did a video package for him. That was awesome. I'm really looking forward to him coming back.
Yeah, because he's already having that match. New
Japan. New Japan, yeah, on the 5th. So yeah, when he comes back, that's gonna be freaking amazing too. Yeah. But yeah, that was basically it for this week of wrestling. Like, comment, subscribe as always. Next week we'll be here with a World's End review.
Yes, World's End review, and then anything major on Raw, SmackDown.
Yeah, anything that happens major on Raw and SmackDown. Hopefully, it's not as trash as freaking.
If it's a great week, we'll just cover Raw and SmackDown.
It's probably pre-recorded too, though, because it's around holidays.
I'll look it up. If it's pre-recorded,
probably gonna be just as bad as this week's SmackDown, because that SmackDown was terrible.
That's why I'm glad Netflix said they're not gonna pre-record it. Even the PLEs.
Yeah.
Like if they're overseas, they're gonna be at that same time.
Oh wait, we forgot to mention freaking the whole Max deal with AEW.
Oh, yeah.
They officially announced what's gonna happen. Obviously, all the shows are gonna be on Max right after they air. That's gonna be freaking awesome. All the pay-per-views from when they started out,
the old shows too, and pay-per-views.
Yeah, they're gonna be on Max for you to stream. So that's gonna be freaking crazy too.
I want to see the first one.
Yeah, and I think the new ones are gonna be on there too, right? But you probably have to buy them. I think you have to buy them now.
Yeah, it's still gonna be like a pay-per-view type thing, I guess.
But at least they're gonna be on there. That's gonna be awesome. You can watch all the old ones. I can go back and watch like some of like the banger ones that we watched before. I can watch Forbidden Door because I went to it. I can actually watch it how it was on TV. That'd be.
But no,
cool.
I still like what was it? We watched it. It was when Bryan Danielson debuted and then also Adam Cole.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Night.
Yeah, we can rewatch that. That was a pretty cool moment.
2021. I forgot what pay-per-view it was.
I think it was Full Gear. Could be wrong.
Full Gear 2021, I believe.
Yeah.
I'm like 100% sure. That was that night was crazy.
Yeah.
Because that was the Penta. No, that was the Lucha Bros versus
Young Bucks.
Yeah, that
cage match was a banger.
I love that pay-per-view. That pay-per-view was fire.
But yeah, for sure. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe as always. We'll be back next week again with that review. Yeah, really appreciate all the support we've been getting.
TikTok, yeah.
We've been
the rumors of them shutting down, which they always have, but kind of looks a little more realistic. We would love for you to follow us on Instagram.
Yeah.
And obviously subscribe on YouTube. That will help us a lot.
Yeah, for sure. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe as always. See you guys next week. Love you guys. Peace.